Good morning, UBA. This is Jason Haynes. You guys might know me as Black Hammer or Feed the Geese. We're at a tour stop, New England North, number 7. Today, we're covering Reloaded and MOP Nation, 2 of the better teams in the North, and we're going to see what they do today.
Team president?
We got some talking going on between the 2 teams. Well, not the 2 teams, but I don't know. We weren't big on doing this on my team. Oh, see, there we go. Reloaded. And what's MOP going to do? Well, while we're waiting for that, we're going to cover who's on the Reloaded scratch pair. Sean Richard, Corey Major, Rob D'Amico Jr., and for MOP, we've got Jesse Coate Jr., Josh Corum, and Paul Smith.
Lane 21, please recycle pins to ball 1.
And they're getting ready to start. Discussion. Waiting for Jesse to throw his first ball, and I think Corey Major is going to be starting for Reloaded. And first shot, it's a little high through the face. And here's Jesse. Tough 7-pin. And a pickup. Jesse's going to pick up his 7-pin. And Corey's going to throw his first shot on the left lane. It's flush. All 10 straight back. Corum's first ball. Good shot. Good shot. Sean Cash strikes as usual. Nothing new there from him. And I guess somebody dropped a little bomb over there. And it's fumigated the pair. It's fantastic. Fantastic. Corum is actually crying right now. That's how bad it was. But he made the 10-pin. And now Paul Smith. And Paul Smith carries everything. Next shot by Jesse. There's a guy on the PBA who always complains about that, and we know who he is. I'll leave that at that. And Jesse for the spare. And I don't think that I'm going to double check something in a minute. There's Quorum. It's a little bit out, but he got it back in and gets all 10. Maybe he'll stay away from the stink factory, and nope, he's going to sit right in it. So, yeah. And that's what is that, 7-9? Tough break. Paul Smith up again. And that's what you see from Paul Smith a lot, is a lot of striking. He does ball here regularly, so I think he might have a little bit of an advantage against most of the bowlers here today. Sean Richard up again. And that might be comeuppance for that little bomb that he left on settee area. And that rack was just shredded. Jesse's next shot. Yeah. Little long there. Let's see if he tries to convert this or just goes for the wood. And that looks like a good old summer teeth. 19 and 20. And Jesse took the safe route and got the wood. And so did Corey. A little break in the action. We'd like to thank our sponsors, Storm Bowling. And we'd like also thank Sean and Apple Valley Bowl. And Quorum strikes again. And, well, Sean Richard strikes again. Ring 7 for Paul. And Jesse goes Brook. Leaves a 5-pin. And Paul picks up the 7-pin. Interesting. This is a time where somebody leaves a 5-pin and no hands are up. That's usually what happens. And Jesse converts the 5-pin. And it looks like 20 is a bit tougher than 19. I believe that's the third split that we've seen on that pier, on that lane. Josh Quorum goes through the face. Wow. A hair short. See what Quorum does here. And that's an open. Corey with a major pitch right there. Just one of the ways to make a 7-10. Don't leave it. Paul Smith up again. And he goes through the face too. Let's see if he converts this baby split. $19 and $20 it's one of the tougher pairs because it's one of the ends. So things seem to be playing out as normal after the first 4 frames. And Paul shot and another open frame. I think both teams would want to redo the 4th frame. Let's see what they do from here on. And Jesse strikes. And that's what we're going to have to figure out. Swisher on 20 by Quorum. Yeah. Right now, the scoreboard is telling us that MOP is up by 26, but there's still a lot of game left. Paul Smith right back at it. See what he does on 19. And Corey took the wood on his shot. It's a little lapse in the action for the time being, but it looks like Sean is getting ready to go. And he buries everything. A lot of heads in the way, so it was very difficult for me to see that shot, but Jesse strikes again. Corey's picking it up, or attempting to make up for that open on lane 19. Quorum's up again. And a good shot by Josh. A lot of these guys that are bowling on the scratch pair are bowlers that bowl all over New England. And here's Cash. And whenever he's in the building, he seems to strike a lot. And Paul Smith shot. What's going on, Sean? Hey, do you have anything to say about how you're bowling so far, or no?
Of course, I'm striking away, and I'm very happy with that.
You know, that's what I've been saying.
It's early.
You strike a lot.
It's early.
Yeah. And here we are, Brooklyn strike. And there's going to be a correction on that first pair. What's going on? Corum, how are you, sir? Major strikes again. Corum's next shot. Gets it out there, comes back, and he strikes too. I think this will be some of the better bowling that we see because it's early in the day. I think when that second set comes around, guys will have a little sauce in them, and things might be a little bit more active. And Paul Smith with a DX crotch chop and buries the 7. And now nobody wants to bowl. Oh, here's Sean. Sean's coming now. And that little sidebar with Sean didn't seem to stop him from striking. But as he said, it's early. Things may change. Things may stay the same. Yeah. Tough break. And Jesse's next shot. And here we are. Let's see if we get the wood here, or we try to do something to make it interesting. And Jesse gets the wood. Score is showing MOP up by 17. And Reloaded is going to try to cut into that. It's a great shot by Major. Josh Corum up. And another strike. You know, it's about 40 degrees outside. I don't know how these guys traveled in shorts. And
that actually hurts when it comes from the guys with rev rates.
Oh, geez. They're chirping.
I was actually complimenting him. The guy that never pays attention is the one that was supposed to give it.
Oh, boy. Paul Smith's next shot. Soft 7. And flag. And not the flag that plays for Duke. Paul Smith cleans up the 7-pin. We've got 2 frames to go. Here's Jesse's next shot. And what we see most of the time when these scratch pairs is we get a lot of strikes. So it seems a little bit redundant. Bowler A strikes, bowler B strikes, bowler A strikes again. Quorum's next shot. That's Quorum with a 5-bagger. Paul Smith. Gets the 7 out this time. So MOP has a great foundation frame going into the 10th. Looks like they're going to push that lead a little bit further. Major gets the wood. Major wood. Oh, yeah. Got to be careful with that. Cash leaves another 7-pin. Let's see if he makes this one. And he picks that one up. That's a double for Jesse. That's a double. Trying to keep it close. Brooklyn for Jesse. Leaves the 6-pin. It's a good way to finish. Trying to leave the anchor with a shot. That's what most anchors ask for. They just need a shot. Corey strikes. And Quorum lets that loose and might have got that shot in a little. Double for Corey. Quorum picks up the spare. Corey strikes out. Quorum strikes. Cash buries that 7-pin. He was hoping for a shot, but it looks like a MOP is going to take this first game. And that's what Paul Smith just did. Cash strikes. Paul Smith on a 3-bagger now to close this game out. And it's MOP Nation. $662 to reload at 608. And there's a lot of frames left out there. Might get a word here from Chuck Page. Hey, Chuck. So, Chuck, how's it going today?
I am not the world's okayest bowler today.
You're not the okayest bowler today.
Trash.
No. Trash?
We'll see what happens game 2.
Game 2? Game 2. We're having a little break in the action before we jump pairs because they're running behind. Well, not behind. They're just a couple of frames back. So we may be... we jumped over? Oh, so we jumped over to handicap 1. And that's... handicap 1 if the information I have in front of me is accurate, and it looks so for MOP, we've got Gaskill, Joey, Healy, Paris Cook moved from second handicap to second handicap. Chuck Page. And we're jumping back over to scratch. Cut the mic. Oh, can you cut the So there was a little bit of an error.
Yeah, no, they don't even have the right line.
Yeah.
Robert's not even bowling, so
Yeah, that's not Rob. That's Jordan Offley, who was bowling lead off on the scratch pair for Reloaded. There's some clarification needed, and he just struck.
that's it right there.
They changed that up.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
These are a lot of pants.
Quorum left 4-pin. Sorry about the delay in the action. There was some paperwork that needed to be corrected. So now we have the right bowlers, and when we get to actually, I'll do it now. Jordan Offley, Corey Major, Sean Richard, Paris Cook, Chuck Page II, Curtis L. Johnson, Mark Merrow, Stanley Lewis, and James Ferguson. Those are the bowlers for Reloaded. And everything for MOP stayed the same. Paul Smith picks up his spare. Everything's even now. Everybody struck those first frames. Jesse leaves the 2-8-10. Jordan gets a break. That might be the difference this match. Where the pins will fall differently and not as many splits are left. Jesse went, it looks like he went for the spare. And Jordan picks up his spare. Here's Quorum's second shot. And it looks like we're playing a game of follow the leader. Major strikes. Wow. It's a different way to attempt that spear. Cash strikes. And Paul Smith is getting ready to take his second shot of game 2. And Paul strikes again. It's rinse and repeat for him. Jesse's third shot. It's high and leaves a 4-pin. Jordan looks like he's getting a little bit more comfortable. And Jesse picks up the 4. Corey strikes again. Corm strikes. Cash carries. Might want to rethink his UBA name to always carry cash. Paul Wall. Lead. Paul leaves a 7-pin. And Paul picks up his 7-pin. And Jordan, there's a little comment by Jordan before that getting his slide in a little bit better. And he's definitely getting a little bit more comfortable, and the score is showing that. It's a lot of chirping on the handicap pairs. You might be able to pick up some of that. Corey with a tough 9-pin. And Jesse picks up his spear. Corey picks up his spear. And it looks like Reloaded, even early in this match, is trying to make up for that deficit from the first game. Corm strikes. Cash strikes again. Trying to keep up the pace that they're at. Most of the time, if you lose the first game, second game you try to make up for the deficit so that when you're bowling the third game, it's a dead heat, maybe make it close. And we're waiting for Jordan to take his first shot. Not his first shot, but this shot on 20. Yeah. It looks like he's kind of comfortable this time. Zeshi strikes again. You guys might be picking up some of the chirping between Chuck Page. We're jumping now to the first handicap pair. And that was Curtis Johnson. And now we just jump to handicap 2. Handicap 2, game 2. Handicap 2 is Mark Mero, Stanley Lewis, James Ferguson for Reloaded. And for MOP, we have Brian, Oppie, Bruce Eschner Jr., and Chris Larson. And Oppie's first shot of game 2. Buries it. Gets the 10-pin out. And Mero's first shot. Stuff 6. See if he makes his spare. Eschner's bowling now. And he carries. And if you were wondering, Jordan had carried again on the scratch pair. Mero picks up his spare. And Larson's first shot, game 2. And he buries it. Funny story, me and Larson had both states a couple of years back, and I was able to squeak him out for all events for the state. He got all of the good stuff, the money. I ended up getting the all events title and the trip to Milwaukee. And that was Stanley. And he struck. And there was a little bit of activity. Game 2. So Ferguson's first shot of game 2. See what he gets. Weak 8 pin there. It's a textbook spear that, commonly gets made. Here's the pitch. Spear is made. And Miro's second shot. Game 2. Mixer. Trip 3. And Brian's shot, he carried on his shot. Those of you that want to try to keep score at home, MOP is getting 28 pins a handicap, and Reloaded is getting 53. Eschner's next shot. Flush. And instead of 5 pin net Stanley left, it is. There's the shot. And that was kind of close to getting the powder job. Larson's next shot. And Ferguson left a 10 pin on that shot. See if he picks this up. And he does. Ferguson's been at this a long time, bowling in the New England area. Miro shot in the third. What's he got? Mixer strike. Brian shot in the third. Pushes him back. He's working on the 3-bagger right now. Stanley shot. And that ball wiggled. It wiggled it a lot. Eschner's got a double. He's working on a triple. And a triple for Eschner. Just waiting for Larson to throw his shot. And there's the pitch. And he was the one that broke the string. They were looking to have 9 shots thrown and 9 strikes. See if he picks up his spare, and Ferguson's going for his shot now. And the 10-pin took a long time, but it finally fell. Larson's pitch makes the spare. And Brian's getting ready to throw his 4th shot. It seems that he's locked in for this second game. Miro through the face and gets all 10. A little bit of a hesitation, start go by Eschner. Something might have caught his eye. Oh, this re-rack. The rack might have been off. It's the worst thing that you could do is if you see it and you shoot it and it's not right, you're going to bitch and complain about not re-racking it. So Eschner's taking his shot now and pushes him back. Front 4. Let's see if Larson can get back on his way and Ferguson with a 9-pin. Larson with a pitch and Ferguson attempting to make his spare, and he does so. Slowest rack in the building on 24. Mero shot on 24. And he carries. And that's a 4-bagger for him. 9 spare 4-bagger. 290 pace. Oppie carries again. Front 5. I got a little bit distracted there. Stanley leaves the 4-7. Oh no, that's the 247. And he picked the 2 off. Oh no, it was. No, it was the 47. There's a pin hiding in the back. And we're jumping back to the scratch pair. Sean Richard has the front 11. He's looking for perfection here. And here it is. 3 bills for Shawnee Cash. And I'm going to see if I can get a word from him real quick. Sean, you want to come over here? So on the live stream, I had made a comment during the first game, the end of the first game.
And I left the 7-pin. Oh. You're saying when the end of the game.
Towards the end of the game. Well, it might have been in the middle. But I said, you might want to change your UBA name to Always Carry Cash. And
Cash and Carry?
Cash and Carry.
That's a great
300? Just an idea. You don't bowl until February, so you might be able to get that.
Well, I can get another name, right?
You can get 2.
Well, I only have 1.
Always Carry Cash. That.
Really?
Good game.
Thank you. What's his first name?
Sean Richard.
Sean Richard.
And now we jump back over to Handicap 2. And that was a close pickup there. Or attempted pickup.
There you go, Carlos.
And Eschner's run stops at 5. And so did Brian's. Stanley shot. Sean Richard, 300. Game 2 scratch. That's probably going to be a pot winner, and if he was in any brackets, that would probably move him over into the final for his bracket. Larson shot, and he strikes. Only blemishes in the 3rd frame. He's on a 3-bagger right now. Game 2, Handicap 2, and that's Ferguson's shot, and he carries. MOP had a strong opening, so it's going to take a lot of work for Reloaded to catch up. And this is Oppie's strike after sparing out. Shot looks good. Kicks out the 10 pin.
Joey, they got a locker with your name on it. What happened? They got a locker for you.
The man that's not on the sheet right now bowling is talking to the man that's on the sheet bowling. Just so we're clear.
And Joey's
I wasn't supposed to, but I got woke up this morning.
You should put him in the lineup.
Oh, he came down for support.
Eschner leaves the 2 pin. Stanley's trying to make his 10 pin, and he does so.
Not never. You boys think you learned. No.
So, yeah.
Ferguson's trying to add to that strike in the 6th. It's not too late for them to start a comeback. And Ferguson doubles. Larson shot, pushes them all back again. It's on a 279 pace. As well as Oppie. He buries his shot. Merrill shot. Week 7. Eschner shot. He carries. And Merrill misses his 7 pin. Stanley's getting ready to throw his next shot. Let's see what he does here. And he strikes. Ferguson and Larson are waiting to throw their shots in the 8th. And once again, we'd like to thank our sponsors, Storm,
You didn't yell that shot.
and Ferguson leaves a 9 pin. Larson shot, even though it looks like he did get that one in a little bit. he was still able to carry. And Ferguson's going to go to make his spare. And he does. Merrill's about to take his shot. See if they can cut into that lead. And he strikes. And that's a 3-bagger for Oppie. Stanley throws his shot and leaves the 2-pin. Essner shot. And he carries. And that's a double. And there's just a Ferguson's taking his shot now. Gets them all. And Larson's getting ready to take his shot now. In the 9th. Oh, Little Tug City there. It's a great foundation frame from MOP. Going into the 10th. And I think MOP is trying to make up for the deficit that they had after the first game on the second handicap here. And here's the Oppie shot. Slow roller on the 10. Mirror with the 5 and the 4 out. Stanley's taking his first shot in the 10th here. Got that one out a little bit. The ball did not wobble. And he was able to carry. Stanley gets that shot out too, and he trips the 2 from the back. Oppie left the 10-pin, converts it, shoots 268. I'm sorry, 58. And Stanley missed. Eschner's first shot in the 10th. And he carries. And that's a 3-bagger. Ferguson's first shot in the 10th. Stuff 4. Eschner's second shot in the 10th. Leaves the 2-pin. 2-pin? Ferguson's going to pick up his 4-pin. And he does so. Eschner picks up his spare. Finishes with 246. And Larson's going to take his first shot in the 10th. And the shot's on its way. Flush. Strikes. Ferguson leaves the 6-10. Shoots 205. And we've got the slow rack again. And here it comes. And Larson was waiting because Tim Haley had the front 9, and he left the 7-pin. Larson doubles in the 10th. If he strikes here, we all know the math. 79. And MOP is probably made up the deficit that they were at. And Larson shoots 79. MOP ends up plus 206. Second handicap pair. The scratch pair. So right now we're jumping back to the scratch pair. Corey's 7th frame. He leaves a 4-pin. And Jesse's going up for his first shot, or his shot in the 7th. And he leaves the 1-2 8. And we just jumped back to handicap 1. Paris Cook, Chuck Page, Curtis Johnson, Gaskill, Joey, Healy. And I'm just taking a quick look at the scores.
Plus 123. 205? 205. Plus 40.
You don't want to strike too much.
Minus 130.
And the silence was for me just overlooking the scores. This pair is up 2-0. Chuck Page's first shot. Me and Chuck have some history. He's the okayest bowler in the world. And he strikes in his first shot.
Joey, you're not up. Hey, Brian. Brian, as long as I get you, I got to be at 130. Okay.
And I'm going to swing around back to my position where I should be standing at. Curtis Johnson struck. This was a good opening frame for the reloaded group. 3 shots, 3 strikes. Gaskell leaves a 3-6. He picks up his spare. He was having a little bit of a problem with his tape. Looks like he finally got it to stick. And now we're waiting for Joey because he wants to be slow. And Joey's first shot of game 3. Flat 10. Joey's complaining about his thumb. Maybe he should stop squeezing the ball. Just sort of worst 7-9, and Joey flags the 10 pin. And Haley's first shot in the third. And he's probably going to be back on the march. Gaskell's second shot of the third game. Gets to 10 pin out. Pierce Cook shot. And he leaves the 1-2-10. Let's see if he goes for the wood. And this is handicap 1, game 3. Basically from the scores that I saw, or that I was looking at, they were up 2-0. And Paris made his spare. And this is Chuck Page. It was a solid pitch. He might have got it in a board, but he left a 9-pin. See if he converts. Joey's second shot, game 2. Gets it out there. And yeah. Joey, you need a new thumb? As he turns and when he shrugs it off. He gets the 4-pin. That's not a good 4-6. Healy strikes again. Curtis left the 3-6-10. And he leaves the 10-pin. Paris Cook's next shot. And 6-7-10. Gaskell's shot. And he gets the 7 out and he carries. That's a double. And Paris gets to 6-10. Safe bet, get the wood. And they might be able to salvage a game from this pair. Chuck Page is working on a spare. Joey's gone 9 open. Left that bat for 6. Let's see if he can get on it. We have faith in Joey. Will he do it? Will he strike? And kind of sort of future right there. I asked if Joey could do it, and he did it. After recapping your first 2 frames.
First one for sure. My Lord for sure.
And this is Healy's shot. And he strikes. So it's a 3-bagger for Healy. He's back on pace. Seems that way. Just a little bit of a lapse. Guys didn't know if it was your turn or not. Oh, 21, issue. Where's the drinks, Corum? Where's the drinks? No, you're carrying a pitcher, kid. I think Chuck Page broke the lane. So we were able to catch a glimpse of Merrill throwing a strike. And now Chuck Page is going to take his shot here. 3rd frame, working on a spear. Pitches it. Gets all 10. Johnson's getting ready to take his first shot. And he strikes. But Mop had a really good 3rd frame. And Paris leaves the 2-4, 6-10. Seems a little disgruntled with that shot.
Hey, TJ. Shut up.
Gaskell's 4th shot. It's heavy. Leaves the 9-pin. Let's see what Paris does. Does he try to make the spear or get the wood? And it looks like he's taken. Looked like he was trying to take the wood. He got 3 out of the 4. Gaskell goes to make his spear, and he does so. So Chuck Page working on a strike. See if he gets a double here. And Chuck's shot is out there, and he doubles. Let's see if Joey can double. Feel free when you see Joey to ask him if he will do it. And Yeah, he'll take the 4-pin. He'll take the 4-pin over the 410. Johnson's going for his shot, see if he can double here. Gets it out there, and he doubles. Joey's checking to make sure he's going to pick up this 4-pin. He does, and Haley's going for his 4th shot. He's working on a triple. And he strikes. Gaskell's next shot. And he gets it out. And he leaves the dinner bucket. I don't know if it's Jollibee or Popeyes in the back. Pair of strikes. See if Gaskell picks this up. And he does. This is handicap 1, game 3. Chuck Page just reset. And there's the pitch. Leaves a 10-pin off of the double. Joey, maybe Joey will have a little bit better luck on this shot. Good pitch. And he strikes.
I know I'm gonna pay for that later, Tomas. It's okay. I know you owe me one.
Chuck makes the spare. He's kind of worried about it. Haley's 5th shot. And he strikes again.
Hey, new UBA name, too easy.
If Haley puts up 3 bills, he'll shoot 800. And Paris leaves the 2-4. 10. Gaskell shot. And he strikes. Off of the spare. And Paris gets the 4. And looks like MOP is trying to build another foundation frame. Might be early to say that, but it's the 6th frame. Chuck Page strikes off of the spare. He's got a clean game going right now. 109 in the fifth. And Joey's getting ready to take his next shot. And there's the pitch. And he strikes. It's a double for Joey. Johnson's getting ready to take his shot. He's working on a 3-bagger, looking for a 4. And he leaves the for 6. It's twice. Healy strikes again. That's 6 in a row. And that's the 6th spin. That's cleared. Johnson's got 114 in the 6th. Pierce Cook's next shot. What's he got for us? Leaves a 6-pin through the face. Waiting for Gaskill. Throw his shot. He gets the 10 out. It's a double. Cook makes the spare. Eschner had made his 10-pin that he had left in between calling Chuck Page's next shot. And Page leaves the 7-10. And this is a UBA North, East, North. Match 7 here at Apple Valley Bowl
Make this pair even worse than it already
in
is.
Southington, Plantsville. Chuck makes the 7-pin.
Hey! The rules say you gotta take it.
Again, we'd like to thank our sponsors, Storm Roto Grip, Global 900, Master. And Joey shot, gets it out. And he leaves Joey leaves a 2-pin. And he makes a spare. Haley's getting ready to take his shot in the 7th. He's working on a 6-bagger. Let's see what he's got here. Strong shot. Finishes. Front 7. Gaskell's going to make his shot here in the 8th. Working on a double. It was high. Left the 10 pin. See if he makes a spare. Pierce Cook is getting ready to take his shot. In the 8th. Got it a little, tugged it a little, left the 4-6-7. Gaskell makes his 10 pin. See what Chuck Page has for us. He's working off of a spare. Oh no, he's working off of the 7-10 that he left. Joey's working off of a spare. Joey's shot, here it comes. And he leaves a weak 10. Chuck Page's shot. And he leaves a 7 pin. Most times that would have gone. See if Joey makes this 10 pin here. And he flags it. It's a tough game for Joey. See what Chuck does with the 7 pin. And Chuck makes the 7 pin. Haley strikes in the 8th. Johnson's shot in the 8th. Let's see what he has for us. Strong shot. And 3-6-7-10. Paris's shot. And Paris strikes. And gets the wood. I think at that point they needed the spare to keep this close to be able to get one game. Gaskell strikes. That's working off of a spare in the 8th. Chuck Page. Chuck strikes. It's working off of that spare in the 8th. Johnson is getting ready to throw his shot. And he leaves a 10 pin. Joey's shot in the 9th. Working off of that open. And he strikes. Johnson makes the spare. And this will be Healy's shot in the 9th. Scott front 9. Gaskill is going up for his first shot in the 10th. Maybe he and Joey will throw 3 in a row so that Healy's wait time is less. Gaskill strikes. Pierce cooks first ball in the 10th. He gets it out there. He strikes. Gaskill doubles in the 10th. Yeah, it's Tim Healy.
Haven't you done that enough, right?
Paris leaves the 1, 2, 8, 10. And Gaskill leaves the 6 pin.
I would walk in there if I was you would burn down.
He shoots 233. Pierce left the 8 pin.
You'll get it.
Chuck Page's first ball in the 10th. And he strikes. Joey's first ball in the 10th. There's the pitch, and he strikes. It's a double. Chuck Page is working on a double. And Chuck Page strikes. Joey's getting ready to throw his second ball in the 10th. Joey leaves the 310. Let's see what Haley does. The math might have been off a little bit.
All right, good luck.
And Joey picked that up.
And the beat down.
So Healy is at 500. And throws the first one in the 10th. Johnson got that one out. Leaves the 2-pin. Haley gets that one out. Doubles in the 10th.
Wait till you guys come over this.
And we've got a loud hater.
Yeah, but you won't give me no more. You don't need it. Oh, who the fuck are you?
So here's Healy.
If they are, they're doing a bad job.
Healy shot. Oh! 799. So, this was New England North tour stop number 7, Reloaded versus Mop Nation, and it looks like Mop on that pair swept for the day, and we'll be back at 1:30. Check us out on YouTube, and thank you again to our sponsors, Storm, Roto-Grip, Global 900, and we'll see you at 1:30.